Hey yo everybody, XCI here for Let's Play of Dragon Age Origins. Here we have Xander, Alistair, Liliana, and Wynn. I feel like I needed to have Shale inside this area because there's some talk about golems. I'm recording this back to back with the last episode, so I don't know if you guys have already responded to me of whether or not I missed something in here with Shale. It looks like it's snowing in here. It is snowing in here. Or, I don't know, maybe not. I don't think that... Well, we are in the Frostback Mountains. Anyways, I'm in Orzammar. I am now in the Diamond District. I am leaving the Shape Rat area. I don't think I'm any closer to finding out the full story between these two guys. Oh, I did reach the end of the Diamond Quarter. Okay, so I think we have... The assembly. Let's do the assembly. I'm sure this will be a long play out. It's got to be a movie in the assembly, no? 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 Okay, so do I want to switch out Liliana? I feel like I don't want... well, whatever. We killed a revenant, damn it.
Warden, welcome. It is always a blessing for Orzammar to host your order. I am Vartag Gavorn, top advisor to our good Prince
First
Balin.
guy, here we go.
What news do you bring?
I need aid against the Blight. So how do I talk to the other guy? I don't want to... Okay, so I don't want to say... I don't want to... I don't know. Hold on. You know who I am? Well, I'm sure he does now because... okay, so this treaty obliges Orzammar to send troops to the surface. I have nothing to say to you. I need help.
Yes, the treaty. I've seen it in the Shaper's libraries. Now, the difficulty is that the treaty only compels our king, and we are sadly lacking one of those right now.
I get that. Is there some way I could help? Can I talk to Balin? Battling the Blight is more important than politics. I've heard enough about your political difficulties. I guess Xander kind of has heard enough, but can I talk to Balin?
You must understand, Haremont hides behind his good reputation while sending spies and assassins. Balin can't know who to trust. It's been like a knife in the heart for Balin to see so many of his father's men stand with the usurper.
What must I do to prove my good intentions? I don't know if I want to do that just yet. I thought King Endarin himself supported Haremont. I promise I am no spy. A knife in the heart. Balin is the only son who still lives. As Xander has learned at this point, that doesn't matter. The Shaperit decides, the Assembly decides who is king. So, prince or no prince, doesn't matter. There's no rightful heir. I think isn't the first, like the second in command, and he kills someone because it was like the rightful, blah, blah, blah. There's no rightful. He doesn't know his own laws. There's no rightful heir in Orzammar. But I'm going to say this.
That hurts worst of all. That Haremont would take advantage of the dying king's delirium to plant such poisonous suspicions against his
I don't
own
know who's
son.
saying the truth.
After that, you understand why Balin cannot trust the word of a stranger, however reputable that stranger might be.
I promise I'm no spy.
Would you be willing to prove that?
Sure.
Haremont has engaged in a campaign of bribery and coercion to ensure that every house serves him. But if a neutral party,
so he did.
a stranger, were to approach certain key members, perhaps with irrefutable evidence of Haremont's deception...
Irrefutable evidence? Which I suppose you have?
I'm certain my Lord Prince would show his gratitude.
Are they going to invent this evidence? It's all just shady at this point. I don't know if Xander really cares. Here's how Xander already sees it, just from what I've heard. Haremont, if he's using spies and espionage and assassins and all that crap, that's the shady way to go about it. Not saying Xander won't support things like Zevran and Liliana's, you know, but something Xander stands firm about is he doesn't like being confused. Like, not, I mean, I'm going to say that line as a joke, but doesn't like being confused. It's not he doesn't like to be confused, it's he doesn't like deception. He's okay with using deception to get the, you know, means to the end, but to be clear about that. So Zevran being clear, I'm an assassin. Zevran, it will just say, I am an assassin. This is what I do. And same thing with Liliana has done, although she's got they're both good people, but Morgan, same way, right? She doesn't hide who she is and what she's capable of, and so Xander then knows who he's dealing with. All of a sudden, we got a Haremont here who's using all of this kind of tacticy crap behind the curtains, and at that point, at least Balin is like, he's got a guy who's like, you're talking bad about the guy who should be king, despite that not really following the politics of my nation, but I'm going to kill you. And up front, that guy is just like, here's what I'm thinking, here I'm going to do something, and then there's the whole proving thing. So I think Xander is on Balin's side, to be honest. I don't know how much of a criminal he is, but you're not questioning it. You're not questioning it. So just tell me where to go. What kind of evidence? Forget it. I'm not doing Balin's dirty work. What kind of evidence?
Harrimont promised the same portion of his estate to two different Deshers, Lady Dace and Lord Helmy.
See, how would that get
Harrimont
resolved?
can't possibly grant it to both of them.
So he'd kill one?
But they won't find out until after the vote is cast. I have copies of the promissory notes Harrimont gave each of them.
Screw it.
Once they
Let's do
see
this.
those,
I've chosen.
they should both reconsider
move this
their
on.
votes.
I'm going to spend going in fucking circles in this place. So I'll find Lady Dace and Lord Henry right now. Helmy right now. I'll have to think about this. Nope. Where did you get the promissory notes? Oh, unless they forged. See, this is what's going to mess me up with this place. What if they forged these notes? Son of a bitch.
That's not important. If
See,
they ask,
God damn it.
say you found them while searching the Shaper's libraries for your tree.
Fucking don't screw me with the same kind of crap I just ranted about. I'll have to think about this. Isn't there someone you could report him to? I'm going to try this first.
Normally, the Shapers would handle this sort of accusation.
Go on.
They are the scholars who manage our laws, histories, and genealogies. They are the final arbiters of all disputes in Orzammar. Unfortunately, the Shaper of Memories is the most important among them, and his grandfather was Lord Harrimont's aunt's first cousin. Obviously, we cannot expect him to offer an unbiased opinion.
Sure.
Lady Dace doesn't leave the quarter much, but Lord Helmy's adventurous likes to spend his time at Tapster's in the Commons.
Okay.
Remember, don't tell them you got these papers from me. You learned of them and drew your own conclusions.
Learn of them, or did you forge something? And now I'm gonna be. Oh god damn it! Quest. Okay, quest updated. Item received. Screen doesn't matter. Okay, let's see. I probably can't go through here, but I'm going to try. No.
The assembly is in session.
Wait a second.
Enter quietly if you wish to observe.
Sure. Let's see what's going down here. Maybe this will help me out.
Your mind has gone
There's a
to
movie.
dust if you think we would pass such a writ. Half our houses would go broke without the surface trade.
The proposal is only effective until we have a king to ensure we are respected by the surfacers.
Leaving you conveniently positioned to take over all contracts. I'll see your head on a pike first.
Deshers, lords and ladies of the Assembly. I've already doubled the guard to prevent violence. Must I summon more?
Steward Bangalore,
Pretty sure they're dying
Balin's
pretty
sympathizers are tying our hands with trivialities. They may as well open us to the sky.
I suggest we put the matter to a vote.
And I suggest you have a taste of my family's mace.
Enough! The Assembly is in recess until the members can regain control of their emotions.
That's what happens when you get born into this. If you're heavy, oh, locked. Huh. If you can't handle your emotions, you're just, that's who you get on your council. That's who you get. Running politics of your nation. Friggin' loose cannons. Doolin, what do you have to say?
I heard
about
there was
it?
a Grey Warden here. I am Doolin Forrender, second to Lord
okay,
Harrimont,
okay.
King Endrin's own choice
Okay.
as successor. Word is spreading that the surface may suffer a blight. It is shameful we are not in a better position to help.
I'm gonna start getting twisted in a knot. I have a treaty obliging Orzammar to aid against the blight. I have nothing to say to the usurper. I don't want to be... I would speak to Lord... Yeah, I want to speak to him directly.
In an ordinary time, Lord Harrimont
There we
would
go
be
again.
honored to
So,
meet you.
going through a second.
Unfortunately, we've already caught more than one of Balin's spies
So he's got
approaching
spies
Harrimont
too.
under a pretense of friendship.
Oh,
so I'm
boy.
afraid I won't be able to take your word. If you want to speak to Harrimont, you will need to prove he can trust you.
Oh, God. How can I prove I'm not working for Balin? What do you want me to do? Denounce Balin publicly? Stop playing games. This treaty compels you to help. Fartag wants me to besmit... Oh, I don't want to say that right now. I'm not going to call him out. What do you want me to do? Nah, how can I prove?
That's a generous offer. If you mean it, you might attend the proving today. The Deshers take it very seriously.
I mean, I'll go there anyways, but...
And unfortunately, Balin found some way to blackmail or intimidate House Harrimont's best fighters into stepping down.
So he's using blackmail as well. Intimidate's more direct at the end of the day. He's not hiding. Well, blackmail is hiding. So you'd like me to enter the proving in Harriman's name? Do you want me to find out why your fighters dropped out? Why would your assembly care who wins some tournament? Based on the Shapers, they do take that, and the Codex I got there, they do take that seriously. So, do you want me to find out why they dropped out?
That would be enlightening.
I'm not going to offer myself yet because I'm not going to do it in
I hope you won't pry
Harriman's
too
name.
deeply into things they don't wish revealed. If you wish to show your loyalty, enter the proving as his lordship's champion.
Oh, god damn it.
With your order's reputation, I've no doubt the ancestors would favor your arm.
Man.
Balin would never work with anyone who humiliated him in that way. Harriman would have no fear of meeting with you then.
Damn, I don't know. I'll enter the proving and see. I don't know. Now I don't know. I don't know again. And see why the others withdrew. I don't want to start picking sides. I will not let Harriman send me on this roundabout. God damn it. I'm going to say this one because I feel it right now.
Then I'm afraid your only choice is to wait until there's a winner. Lord Harriman cannot risk his life working with someone of unproven loyalties. If you change your mind, let me know. The proving is this afternoon, and Lord Harriman could certainly use you on his side.
Oh my god, I don't know. I don't know how to make a call here. This is probably the worst moment of the game for me. Isold, killer. Not gonna waste time going to the tower. The elf is the guy who brought the werewolves into this problem.
2 more clans in
Kill the elf. Fuck it.
News of the hour. Is Lord Balin considering a dissolution of the ancient clans? He refuses to comment in the assembly.
See, I kind of... Oh, man, I'd be for that crap. Yeah, but this right here, they're not
2 years tomorrow.
What is this?
By all the holy sodding ancestors, how can you people just ignore that?
Bronca didn't go alone, Ogren. She took the whole house, everybody but you.
That's so strange, man.
So just get over to Tapsters and drown yourself already. You know as well as I do, that's how this always ends.
Sky Branca?
You think I'm afraid of some cub warrior who's barely off the teat? Ha!
You lift a weapon or attack a single citizen in Orzammar, and you're stripped of your caste and exiled. Even you can't have forgotten that. Get out of here before I call a guardsman.
Okay, so there's one more place I gotta go, but I'm afraid I'm gonna hit the proving. Where am I? What is going on here? Whoa, what's this? What the hell? I had tab. I was holding tab. Notes. So it looks like I've read this last one right here, which is where there's eventually a disagreement about the plans, the negotiations, and I'm going to guess this captain gets killed. This first one here talks about expanding the tag into the Hall of Heroes, but pretty much a solid hell no. And the second one is the new one here, and it talks about how the assembly has to deal with something because of genealogy, where this Gurus Mott, I guess he ends up sleeping with a concubine. So, well, I mean, I don't think she was a concubine, but Lord Dace's comment inside the assembly is pretty much, if Lord Gurus Mott didn't want a new heir, he shouldn't have slumped for a concubine. So he has a kid. The kid has to get elevated into status. By doing so, he has to then inherit the family. Blah 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 blah. And there's a lot of political blah, blah, like there's no room for it in the Diamond District. Yada yada. And then the decision of the assembly regarding this placement of the Duncoat Cants land. I don't even know. I don't even know a bunch of crap that Xander certainly didn't want to deal with. And you know what? I don't know why I held tab here and nothing happens, but I thought this was how to get out of the city, out of the district. Yeah, right there. Oh, there's a door here. Okay, that makes sense. I walked around it. Well, at least I got another thing for my codex. Trying to completionist. My completionist self is happy. I have one more place I have to do here before I come to terms with having to make a decision. And that, my friends, is going...
I've been hearing rumors that a certain wine merchant is falling behind on his payments.
Then there's this stuff.
I can't imagine what you mean. I pay my expenses.
What about the expenses your good friend Jarvia incurs when providing your protection?
So it's
not
mob-based.
easy ensuring nothing bad happens, that no one decides to just burn
That's
everything
totally a
in
mob
your
rep.
store.
So,
My store! Please, I don't have much. Business
but that's
is
how all
good.
the relationships
People
work
are
and why they
scared.
get murky.
Tell Jarvia
Is
I'll
some
get
are
the
legitimate
money.
alliances, and then some of them are
Jarvia's
these
not happy
things.
with your promises, old man. Now let's go inside and see what you've been holding
Someone's
back.
gonna have their fingers broken. Can I go inside and stop this crap? Oh shit, let's do this. Whoever's behind this, I'm gonna have a problem. If this is the dude's men,
This is
the
all I
king's-
have
the
right
prince's
now.
men.
I could get more if I
Balin.
sell something.
Well, well, looks like we have a
Like
visitor.
I don't know if I can support
Friend
this.
of
Oh, it's the guy with the
yours?
faces. He stole
Is there
something.
a problem here, friend? Are these men threatening you?
Please,
Alistair stepping in.
don't get involved with this. You don't know what they're like.
Well, they're criminals.
Then
He's
allow
branded.
me to make some introductions.
So screw him.
These are dangerous
But
times
is
in Orzammar.
Balin aligning with
stranger.
criminals now?
Lucky us, the merciful Jarvia
that.
is offering protection from the chaos. You're wearing some fancy
Jarvia.
stuff there.
See, don't talk like
Might
that.
make you a target.
Well, see, now you've just
So
made
if you
yourself
want
a
the
target.
Carta's guarantee of safety,
Escape.
it's yours for the
okay.
reasonable price of 10 gold
No,
sovereigns.
your life.
Or I can't say what might happen.
I can tell you what's going to happen. You're all going to die here. Take a good look. Do you really want to start this? Ooh. I've never used an intimidate option with Xander because usually he'll keep his cool. There's one thing he doesn't like. Assholes. The Carta? That sounded like a threat.
Whoa, whoa. All right, you win.
That's what I thought.
I'm not gonna die for 10 lousy sovereigns.
God damn it. Yeah, but now I can't actually do anything about this. That's it. I really wanted to spill blood there. I'm not gonna. I didn't like the man. I didn't like the man. Okay, figure.
Ancestors, bless you for saving my
I thought he
poor
was gonna give
store.
me shit for that.
I don't know how to express my gratitude.
Yeah, but how can I ensure they won't come back? That's the problem. You can only ensure that if you kill the entire Carta. Xander would probably do that. You can start by letting me look around your store. What do you know about this Jarvia? Sure.
I've never met
I'd
her,
have to
of course.
pay a visit to this
They
Jarvia.
say she never leaves Dusttown. That's
Dusttown,
the
huh?
older area of the city where the
I got
casters
it.
congregate.
I've been there.
She's the one directing this depravity.
Uh-huh.
Since good King Endrin died, they're getting bolder. They used to be a problem only in Dusttown, but now they're in the commons, shaking honest men down for coin.
Oh, so it wasn't a problem when they were doing that in Dusttown? Okay, Xander might. I should let you get back to work. What do you have for sale? What do you know about her Carta?
A band of castless thugs. They're to blame for all the crime in Orzammar these days. They're criminals, and the children of criminals. The ancestors themselves declared them irredeemable.
See, I don't like that. I don't like that. Because maybe they are redeemable. I should let you get back to work. What do you have for sale? They're children as well. You go that far? Yeah, I'm going to say that.
Their births are abominations.
Yeah, no, see. No.
They were born from no Kalna, with no acknowledgement by the Shapers.
I can't
They are
support.
destined
Xander
to
would
be
support
criminals.
this. I don't care.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm grateful for your help,
Which
but
sucks.
I don't think we have any more
Yeah,
to
so he's
talk
cut me
about.
off now. That's great. Well, which sucks because the idea is.
Did you have something more pleasant you wish to discuss?
Oh, now you're talking to me? You will me? Okay, let me just see what you have
I'm
to
showing
sell
you
before
the
I cut you
lowest
off.
prices I can afford. I assure you.
What was I saying? Because the whole thing is, you know, because it's a cultural thing, and like, what right does Xander have to come in here and then say, no, that's going too far. You know, that's going too far. Gift, another gift, but 4 gold for these gems, man. Ooh, I could be buying weapons with these things. Do these like increase your like reputation that much? I'm gonna take it because I feel like I would screw myself if I don't. These are really cheap. I don't know why I have a memory for these sorts of things. It's probably like a curse from my World of Warcraft auction house days. But this is like 110 somewhere else and 120 in other places. This is really cheap for flasks. How many flasks do I have? I did not come in here looking for flasks. That is really cheap. So I'm gonna buy all of them. I don't think I need anything else, right? Does this guy? Oh, it's mostly the salves and potions. Man, I want to get rid of my salves and potions. God, I do need a bunch of those things. Distillation, sure, I'll take all of these. And we're done. We're done. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of stuff in my packs by going into Soldier's Peak and stuff like that when I'm ready to make a decision. Hold on.
Do you have something more
Do you have
pleasant you
something
wish to
else I can
discuss?
say that you won't? What do you know about this jar? No, I'm gonna go see. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
We might have to take a trip back to Dust Town. What Xander wants to know now is she tied to Balin? Is she tied to Balin? And then that might help me make my call. I gotta go up here. There's a nug right there.
So have you heard? Morrigan and him are, you know.
Oh.
Have you nothing better to do than spread idle gossip?
Allison.
And besides, he can probably hear us both. You're not being very discreet.
No, look, he's not even paying attention.
Maybe. You don't think that he's serious about it, do you? The woman is a vile fiend.
She doesn't hide it.
Well, look here. Now who's an idle gossip? Meow.
You're the one who started this, I might remind you. And I'm ending it.
Alistair. Alright.
Is it true all the wardens are dead?
Yeah. Okay, pick up the
Very
document.
well.
What do we have here? That document just got me a level is what that got. Okay, let's check the key to the city. That's the Thag. That's a new one right here. Persuading to Order 5 LA, no dwarf is of intermediate caste may conduct business in the commons. There's a lot of business jargon which I'm going to skip over. So it's pretty much the assembly denying a trade permit because they're trying to control the dealings with the outside and blah blah blah. A lot of business jargon, unnecessary. Is there a reason for me to collect a bunch of these nugs? Because I don't know what it's doing. I don't know what it's achieving with the proving grounds. What if I go in here and it triggers something? Okay, I'm going to go look for Java first. Now that I know that is only the proving grounds, I could have learned that a lot sooner. But I just figured this being in the center, this would lead to something that would push things along. Sorry, Dagna, you're going to have to wait too. I think that's wind casting a bunch of crap behind me. Oh yeah, this guy right here. You can pray, buddy.
Andraste teaches that patience
Be
is
careful.
the child of wisdom, but I'm eager to hear if you've seen the Shaper.
What you start preaching, or I'll have to come back. He agreed to let you hold prayer meetings.
Oh, praise the Maker! You truly walk in the light, friend. I already found a convert among the merchants who offered his shop as a temporary chantry. It's just by the tapsters. Please,
Okay,
come to
ooh.
our first service.
I gotta go there too, again. Oh shit, okay, where wasn't the bar over here somewhere? Again, I wish Tab would help here. I can't go in there. Oh, there we go. Wish Tab would show a sign over that door. Okay, there he is. There's the guy right there I gotta talk to. I've already disoriented myself. I gotta remember I'm after the one chick.
I wasn't
this
expecting
guy.
you back. I guess you realize this is about the only fun in Orzammar?
The drunk, the guy whose mom hates him being here. I have news. Hermont is double dealing you and Lady Dace. Do you know anything about this Carta? What do you think of the candidates for the king? I'm gonna ask about the Carta first before.
The Assembly passed laws prohibiting the casteless from holding any job a legitimate citizen can do. Of course they turn
no.
to crime. What else can they do?
I agree. I have news. Double dealing.
Oh, well, I'd ask for proof, or why you care, but frankly, I'm so tired of it I'm not even surprised anymore. I don't even want the land, but my house would kill me if I turned it down. Responsibilities, you know. Now I'll have to go through the whole process of rejecting the deal.
Did I just turn him?
And they'll both have to try something else. And I thought it was going to be a nice day.
Oh, damn. Okay, well, I guess that settles that. So you'll switch your vote to Balin? Why vote for Hermont if you didn't want the land? Sure, I'll ask about that
I actually
first.
thought he was the better candidate.
Oh.
You must think I'm pretty soddy naive, huh?
Well,
They're all the
maybe he
same.
is, I don't know.
Well-dressed, blood-sucking cave
I'm
ticks.
getting the sense of
I'll
that.
have to inform Mother that Lord Heromont hasn't bought our vote after all.
Oh, man. I don't know what to do here, because the other guy's he's blackmailing as well, though, man. I know I have to level. I don't want to do it right now. We'll move on. I'm going to move on.
It shall be done.
Before I forget what I was setting out to do. I got to go to Dust Town. Okay, let's do this. Dust Town. I mean, I just need to find a reason to... I don't want to be convinced by a third-party person that Haremont is the way to go. I need to see something. Like, Xander needs to experience something that brings down Balin. Like, aka, like, what if he's associated to this Carta? If he's associated to the then I don't know. Wait, did I talk about...
What do you want, Warden?
Nope.
You're out of your element down here.
Well, they definitely branded you. I'm looking for a thief who dared steal from the Sheprat, right? What makes you think I'm looking for anything? Screw it.
Is that so? What makes you think anyone here would turn me, this person in? You walked into a sodding fight,
I don't want
Warden.
to turn you in.
I've already passed your stupid tome along. Too bad for you.
You son of a bitch. Oh, yeah, this is all I wanted, though. I just wanted to kill you because of being an idiot. I mean, I get it. You're not given opportunities to, like, get jobs and crap, but if you're going to do this kind of stuff, you're just going to kill, like, strike out at people, you're going to die. You're going to die. That's a hard lesson of life, my friends. Hard lesson of life's down here. I'm going to take a shit. Let's see if you... Proving receipt. I see. A losing betting receipt crumpled in anger. These are only printed in the proving ground. So this guy was one of the guys who got told. Wait a minute. Keep looking for the thief. The thief didn't have the stolen tome. The receipt on his body suggests... Oh, god damn it. I have to go to the proving ground. Okay, so let's keep looking. I'm missing something. I feel like I'm missing something, but I don't know where else to go. But I feel like I need to find this suspicious door. I can't go in. That's, someone told me in the comments, that's the starting zone for one of the dwarves, which I think is hilarious because that dwarf is certainly not there anymore, and I just stole all this crap. Beggar.
That Jarvie is a dangerous
right
one.
Yeah, where is she? Is this Jarvis's house right here? How do I get in? Oh, this door appears to be made of solid stone. There are no visible means of opening it. I was gonna put a Liliana on it. On closer inspection, there's a small slot concealed in a fold of the stone just big enough for a finger. I am not sticking my finger. Are you nuts? Look through the slot and then get a friggin' spear in my eye? Okay, fine. You see nothing but blackness. And then a spear in my eye. Did anything happen? Liliana, deal with that. Do nothing? Damn it. So I have to find something that opens that, huh? Alright, so I guess proving ground is all I have left to do. Let me confirm that. Orzammar, we have lost to memories. Find the records of Orta's family in Ortenthag. So I have to leave here for that. Thief is complete. The thief didn't have the tome. But I gotta go to the proving. Oh boy. What? Okay, what? Show Lord Helmy and... Right, I need to find Lady Das. Where's Lady Das again? Evidence here is cheating. Vartag says Lord Helmy can be found at Tapsters in the comments. Lady Das seldom leaves the Diamond Quarter. Wasn't I just there? Okay, I gotta go to... Okay, let's go to Lady Das. Speak with Dolan when you are ready to fight. And I don't know how I feel about that. I am going to go back to the Diamond. Okay, now... Where's that Nug Dealer? Where are you, Nug Dealer? What am I doing with Liliana? The lady wants some nugs. Wait, wasn't I supposed to go through a door to, like... I'm so confused right now. Maybe that was in the Diamond Quarter. I don't know. I don't think I'm talking to you yet. Sorry. Let's make a run. I'm gonna walk all over your art. Okay. And Diamond... Not Nug. Well, I already talked to him. He didn't do anything.
You're the best wrangler I've ever seen.
Well, I got 3 more in my pack. 3 or 4, and you don't want them now. So what am I doing with these nugs? Honestly, I don't know what I'm doing with these nugs. I mean, they're taking space just like those 3 dead bodies. That's so bad. I can't believe I got... Okay, come on, man. Let's just... Wait a minute. I talked to these people, right? I don't remember seeing a name dude here.
Can you believe it? Ogren's barely even warrior caste anymore, and he just clomps in here like he's entitled.
Ogren? I know that name. I should leave before you start complaining about me too. Who are you? Who is Ogren? What do you mean, barely warrior class? What were you and Ogren arguing about? I should leave before you start complaining about me too. Who are you?
I'm Loylanar Ivo, warrior, which is more than I can say for that useless sod.
Alright. Who was he?
Ogren's a drunken wretch. He comes up here 2-3 times a week,
my dog's
hounding
screaming.
people
Can you hear
to
that?
lead some suicidal rescue mission after Branca. Gets quite violent about it. I'd be scared if they hadn't practically gelded him after he killed young Lord Mino.
Was Lord Mino a wino? Can you hear my dog like having a dream right now? I should leave before you start complaining about me too. What happened? What do you mean gelded him? Is that what you two were arguing about? Branca? So you went out for Branca? So he's in the Deep Roads? This last party member? Been a long time. Branca's been lost for 2 years. She's most likely dead.
Aye.
I didn't mean to say that. I didn't mean to say that.
Deep Roads are no
dead.
place
Shit.
for a ladysmith. If there was any hope, believe me, people would be looking. Ogren just doesn't know how to give up.
Oh, I like that quite a bit. Why did Branca go into the Deep Roads?
Chasing some old treasure. She was quite secretive. Outright rude, really. She said she never asked if found a house, that she didn't care about politics, and that we were too self-absorbed to defeat the Darkspawn. She actually threatened anyone who said they'd come after her.
They're a danger to themselves. The dwarves aren't going to kill themselves out by behaving the way they're behaving. By not adapting to like just change of society in order to survive, and they're not. I should get going now. Why? How did she become? Because she found the coal. What were you and Ogren arguing about?
It's been 2 years since Branca left. No one has ever stayed in the Deep Roads that long and survived.
Pretty nuts.
The search teams who went out found nothing, but Ogren wants to keep risking lives searching.
Oh, I like this guy. Who is Ogren?
Ogren's a drunken wretch. He comes up here 2-3 times a week, hounding people to lead some suicidal rescue mission after Branca. Gets quite violent about it. I'd be scared if they hadn't practically gelded him after he killed
Lord
young
Mino
Lord Mino.
Okay, no, I'm going to create deja vu on multiple layers here, an Inception style deja vu. I want to move on. How do I get out of here? Good lord, okay, I might have to shift my dog, because I can hear him through this, which means you guys have to be hearing him. What do you mean, gelded him? What does that mean?
Well, he killed Lord Mino's youngest son in a duel to first blood. It was a huge scandal. Ogren should have been executed, but he'd won honors in the Deep Roads. Instead, they stripped him of all weapons and forbid him from engaging in fights within city limits. If he breaks the decree, he'll be exiled.
Well, when he comes with me, he's pretty much exiled anyways. Why does he care so much about Branca?
She's still his wife, isn't she? Even if she took their entire house into the Deep Roads and abandoned him.
Well, shit. Is she married to a drunk?
Before she was a paragon.
That's not the point.
She was just a smith. And Ogren was one of the best warriors of his generation.
It's not a point. I gotta go. I gotta help this guy out, man. Why did she become a paragon? Fine, I'll ask. Maybe it's
She invented a smokeless fuel that let the smith caste increase their output by nearly 1/3.
Maybe he says something.
Deaths from the Black Lung also dropped. The Assembly said she had the favor of the ancestors and declared her a paragon.
How did she make this
They
call?
moved Branca, Ogren, and all their relatives to the noble caste and founded a new house in her name.
Okay, let's get going.
If you see any guardsmen, tell them Ogren was at it again.
Guy's making a name for himself. I need to find... Oh, I'm not after the gang leader anymore. I'm after...
You have come at a difficult time. Orzammar is ailing for want of a king.
I need to find... what was her name now? Shit.
Raise your voice in support of Lord Haramond, the one true king of Orzammar.
Lady Dace. Oh, I was already here, but didn't have the trigger. Okay,
What
there
do
we
you
go.
want? Ah, I suppose you're the Grey Warden everyone's talking
Except
about.
now you're going to want to talk to me longer, so how might... you might want to take a look at these papers. Hermod is trying to cheat you. Yes, I am Xander. I always start with the name.
It's fascinating the surface has an entire order dedicated to fighting Darkspawn. Down here, that's just what fighting means. But I'm sure it's more difficult on the surface. It must be much harder to find them.
You might want to look at this paper. Are you Lady Dace?
I am. And what business would you have with me?
And you might want to look at these papers.
Well, this isn't exactly a surface broadsheet. Where did you get these? Never mind. It is true enough, but there's nothing I can do about it.
So are these
this
legit
deal
papers?
was made on behalf of our entire house.
I really
Only my
don't know.
father can revoke it.
Where is he? I'll bring these to him. Well, will you tell him? Does that mean you won't change your vote? Where is he?
He is leading a deep roads expedition, trying to secure an ancient thaig. It's unlikely he'll be back before the election, but perhaps this vote is important enough for you to brave the tunnels to tell him?
I guess so.
The Dace family would be in your debt.
I'll go tell him. How would I know where to find your father? Never mind, how would I know?
He was searching an old Idukan site.
Oh, I have that
He
on the
left
map.
me with this map, in case his expedition never returned. I'll give you a pass as well. Usually no one is allowed past the front lines.
Oh.
Does that mean you'll go?
Yes. Yes.
So Balin's victory means enough for you to risk your life.
Wow.
How interesting.
I don't know about that yet, but I really am not. I mean, I'm in a weird place because I feel like Harrowmont is not. Ooh, wall carving. He's not making it so I don't like him. But I'm just confused. I don't know. I feel like he's hiding more than Balin, that's all. We have House and Duke and Shield of Orzammar. The Assembly has never named a Paragon with so little disagreement as there was for Paragon and Dukan. No naysayers, only a single abstention. Who was a jackass who didn't agree? His worthiness was unquestionable, his favor with the ancestors clear. But family rumor says that the man himself was deeply troubled, prone to fits of melancholy and self-doubt, never satisfied with his great achievement in protecting Orzammar. He died cursing that he had not managed to save the outlying thags. I'm pretty sure they haven't been saved, so he's probably right. Before he rose to Paragon, he was of little note. The memories tell us that he never entered a single proving, never sought to elevate his place among the warrior class. He spent most of his years prior to the first blight fighting skirmishes in the deep roads, keeping them free from surface bandits, content to live quietly with his wife and daughters. When the blight began, it caught Orzammar in the midst of a vicious inter-house war. Most of the warrior class was caught up in the feuding for. As words of attacks poured in, each great house demanded that the army be sent to defend their thag, and no house would agree to sacrifice their own holdings for the safety of any others. The assembly was so utterly tied up with this infighting that darkspawn spread unchecked to the gates of Orzammar herself. See, that's the problem, man, with this whole operation. Your society needs to change and adapt, or you're going to all die. In the chaos, the Duke grudgingly took command of the armies. He enlisted the aid of the mining caste to collapse overrun passages, called upon the smith caste to supply them with arms, and bypassed the assembly and the nobles entirely. I like this guy a lot. With his leadership, Orzammar was saved from annihilation. For his insubordination, he was made Paragon. See what I mean? Sometimes you gotta break the rules, and maybe that's what Balin is. He's gonna have to go against the grain. Yet he always considered it a defeat. No, I think you're only giving me more. You're putting more weight
News
on
of
my.
the hour. Lord Harrowmont entrenched in the past. How long can he ignore that Orzammar must change to survive?
You're selling me. You got it. I think I'm on board again. I'm on board again. Okay, I'm going to. I don't know if there's anything else I need to do in here, but I'm going to the proving. I think that's all I need to do. Oh man, how did I just lost? I lost time. I don't understand how I've been recording for as long as I have been. I feel like I just started this episode. I'm serious. I don't know how this happened. So I'm going to the proving. I don't care how long this ends. I'm going to finish this section. And then we'll do Deep Roads as a separate, like the start of the Deep Roads we'll do as a separate episode. I'm going to play this proving thing out. But I don't know what, I mean, I don't want to take Harrowmont's side though by doing it. But I don't know what other option this game is going to give me. I feel like that's the only reason I have to go over here is to do some buffoonery for Harrowmont.
You remind me of Lady Cecilie.
I had this theory about bridges.
She was an Orlesian lady. My mother served her until she died, and Lady Cecilie let me stay instead of turning me out on the street. You are like her in some ways. You have the same
Compassion and
poise,
generosity.
the same air of nobility.
Oh, child. I am hardly noble.
I learned that nobility isn't just something you are born with. I have met nobles who are very petty and mean, complete degenerates.
That's
Then,
right.
they are people with a certain dignity and grace. It draws you to them, no matter who you are or who they are. I think the lowest peasant can have the most noble spirit, and it will always shine through. It is this nobility of spirit that you share with Cecily.
Why, thank you, Liliana.
It's all very, very kind.
It's very
Normally
kind of you to
this
say
is
that.
beautiful jokes. So I have this theory about like bridges are what trigger conversations. I know the one in Lothering did. And now this one's done it twice. So I'll come back here with Shale. Eventually, am I going solo into this fight? I don't know what to do with this Nug. Okay, screw it. Liliana stays for a bit. I don't know. I mean, I don't want Liliana around if I have no reason for her, but I kind of... She wants a Nug. I want to give her a Nug. I want to figure out how to give her a Nug, but the two guys who could give me Nugs aren't around. Oh, do I find the one guy in the Deep Roads after at some point or something? Anyways. No, you know what? There's a lot of people to talk to here. I feel like this is going to make me go way too over. Yeah, it looks like there's a wall carving here for me to take. I'm probably going to get a bunch more codexes, and I don't want to go too long. I'd rather split this into another episode, so I'm going to wrap this up right here. I'm going to I'm going one more episode because I don't want to lose the momentum that I've got right now, at least in my head. I will catch you guys around later. Don't forget to explore, engage, and inspire, folks. Peace. The area is unnaturally cold, dark shapes. Do I want to do this with Liliana? Screw it. Screw it. How bad could this go? The glass fractures at your touch.